Hello, academic skills development people. Welcome to week 2, which is where the meat and bones really begin. So, this is your academic writing folder, and you can see on your screens, sort of around my little box here in the corner, that I am in your academic writing folder. So, at the top, you have this introductory video that just shows you around and lets you know what's going on this week. There will be 2 Collaborate seminars, and they will be on the Monday at 18:45, 6:45. They'll last for an hour, and on the Wednesday, again 6:45, will last an hour. And we will keep to these hour timings, folks, because I am aware that you have lives outside of practice and don't want to spend all night chatting away with myself and the rest of your cohort. As always, if you can't make it to any of these seminars, there will be at least one of them recorded, which you'll be able to access through Blackboard Collaborate afterwards. So we have a couple of lectures here for you. First one is about academic writing, and then this top file is a PowerPoint presentation, a PowerPoint show. When you click it, it will download to your computer. When you when you open the file, it won't go to PowerPoint in terms of allowing you to edit or seeing the different slides. It will load straight into the presentation. If you have PowerPoint 2016, the most up-to-date one, you will, see that the presentation will load, will start, and you will hear me talking over it. And if you want to take notes throughout, this is the slides. If you don't have the most up-to-date version of PowerPoint currently, that's not a problem. You can click on this link here and it will take you to PowerPoint Online, where the presentation will start to play automatically and you just watch it online. You don't need to download anything. The second is a bit of overlap with academic style and writing. It's presentation and organization. So again, same format with the lectures. If you have an up-to-date version of PowerPoint 2016, you can download the file and it will start to play. When you open it, there are slides there as a handout for you to make notes if you need. This link here that's just underneath is if you don't have the up-to-date PowerPoint as before, click it here. You can watch it online through my OneDrive. Once you've got that, there is some background reading. It's just like being at university again, but you don't have to actually have the books yourselves. So once you've had an interact with those lectures, this link here will take you to an ebook, How to Write Better Essays by Brian Greetham, and it's on the highly recommended list in your module handbooks. What I'd like you to do is have a read through and take some notes for chapters 30 through to 33. They're not horrendously long chapters. There are some little exercises in there for you to have a go with if you want, but Greetham's advice on general clear style and economy of language is really good. It's worth reading through. Be aware he does use personal language, I, we, me, because his book relates to general writing styles. Once you've reviewed the lectures and had a read through a bit of Greetham, there is a set of exercises for you to actually join in and attempt this week. And they are on your discussion board for academic writing. So to get to that, discussion board for academic skills development. In this left-hand navigation menu, you'll see the option here for discussion boards. If you click on this, it will take you across to the discussion board. Now, at the moment, you won't be able to see week 2 because it's not set up as available. It will come live to you once the module automatically releases and updates on the Wednesday night. But in that, you will find a series of example statements, paragraphs, bits of text, and they have various issues. There are things in there that are not how we would like them for a Canterbury Christ Church's required academic style. Frog in my throat there. So what I'd like you to do is have a read through those examples in threads and then post a reply to each with what you believe the issues to be. And I want you to rephrase the statements as you would to comply with the academic style. And what we will find is that there will be different variations from all of us, and we'll be able to see how we approach our academic writing across the board. And that gives me a chance to give you feedback directly through these forums. And it also creates a wonderful group resource for us all, because peer feedback is just as important as my feedback. We're all professionals, we're all used to writing in a certain way, and this will just help us develop a little bit further on the academic side of things. In terms of further resources, signposting here, this PDF is produced by the Academic Skills Development Team at Canterbury Christ Church University, and it will give you a few pointers on how to link statements, whether you want to support points, contrast points, lead from one paragraph to the next, begin a paragraph with a very strong indication of its topic. It's well worth downloading and keeping off to one side, maybe even printing and popping on the wall in your office when you are producing your academic writing. Next unit is a little dated, shall we say. George Orwell's essay, Politics and the English Language. So George Orwell is pretty far from what we'd call a contemporary source. I certainly wouldn't expect you to be citing this in any of your academic submissions because it's from the 1940s. But it is still actually some very, very good advice and an enjoyable read. The text is a little dated in terms of some of the terms that it uses, but his 6 rules for clarity of writing, you'll actually find overlap quite a lot with Greetham. It's an enjoyable read, and I highly recommend it. There is also a secondary resource and link down here, just to expand on when George Orwell is talking about active versus passive language. So if you're not sure on what that is, the link here will take you to a very good explanation, or you can find it within Greetham's book. You have at the very bottom here, in the black links, because Blackboard won't let me change the colour to my nice academic skills orange, you have a link to an ebook version of the Study Skills Handbook, which is a very, very good textbook for essay planning and general study skills, as the name would imply. And you have a link to Greetham's How to Write Better Essays. That's the same book that the link is there for your suggested reading. It's there in 2 places, so you can always find it. It's nice and obvious. The last link at the bottom is to CCCU's Academic Skills Development homepage, and there are a series of resources on there that have been produced for you as students of Canterbury Christ Church to help you develop. Usual rules apply, folks. If there's anything you're not sure about for this week, drop me an email and I will do what I can to support you. All the best, and I will see you throughout the week.